When a chapter can get away with just a stare down, you know you're witnessing greatness. While I can't recall every chapter in the series, I read this chapter really quick, perhaps the quickest yet. Does that mean it's bad? No, considering this is designed as atmospheric, it's not a silent chapter. But, my word, does it get my blood pumping from excitement. There may not be anything to discuss aside of the fight itself, but if its job is to get you incredibly hyped, to the point you start to rumble like a maniac, we did a hell of a job. I'm glad Horror Sensei leaves a room to exploit the reaction from Hisha unit veterans toward the losses, including Kyogai. It did happen out of nowhere, so sudden, so it makes sense for them to react this late in the hour when the field cleared out just for a bit. With that said, it is pretty disheartening. They were busy fighting from afar. It's only now that they reached to where the others were. Sadly, none of them made it out alive. I know fathers are expected to die, but it doesn't take away the grim sensation of fallen comrades. There's nothing but bodies on the ground, in parts no less. They found Kyogai's body, or what's left of him. It's still somewhat surprising to see a named character from Hishin to go out like that. It's like we're expecting him to come back together. But no, he's really dead. Shin is there while holding Kyokai. Thank God she is not dead at least. Even so, I felt the pain for Shin to see how much he has lost. It's amazing how the sorrowful sensation is helped by Behead out of all people. That's how you write a comic relief character with a convincing soft spot. I actually felt sorry for him. I can't blame him for not wanting Shin to fight. How much losses can he take? But when he takes a look at him, no way in hell Hoken will be spared. It's also amazing that we don't see Shin's entire face, yet not only can we sense that he is absolutely pissed, but the amount of chills is unmeasurable. The recollection of all the fallen, wounded and dead is sheer hype-inducing. The emphasis of those panels are deeply felt, left a moving impact. All it was missing was a hype soundtrack. Seeing Duke and Oki had me watery. Such great characters. For a longtime fan, this is remarkable. The double page spread with Hoken and Shin is pure beauty. I haven't felt this feeling since, dare I say, the live action commercial. The build leaves me believing that this is truly it. Hoken must fall here and now. Speaking of Hoken, he too has his own share of chill-inducing, with the sight of Glaive is enough to remind him of the Great One, Oki, roaring out of rage and ready to settle this for good. Horror Sensei is in his A game with his visual. Everything feels so meaningful. It may have taken so much space, but if it has me absorbed, shaking to the core, then by all means, it's well worth it. If this is really the end of the feud, and it better be, the circle will be completed. What a time to be a fan. The action is incredibly intense right from the get-go. It's a heart-skipping shot with Shin blocks Hoken's devastating swing right at the very second. A page of an attack is worth hundreds of exchange. Shin gets blown away, at least better than flying off in pieces, and lands where Zhao's men are standing. If those guys thought they were safe, they will be dead wrong. Pun intended. This fight is no holds barred with Hoken goes for another swing and in the process kills two of his comrades. If you can really call them that. At least Shin blocked it, which matters the most. But holy crap, that was insane. Only 2 swings, and this fight is already crazy. I know fans aren't thrilled with Hoken, but his character design is of a monster. The task is to wreak havoc, which he does a really good job. Plus, it's pretty convincing with legitimate difficulty to take him out. That being said, it wouldn't hurt to add more to his character, and maybe that's what the closing segment is implying. Kayane and others are lost. Only then she questions his being. Rebiko replies with some cryptic words that Hoken represent them and all of mankind. I have no idea what he meant. Is he speaking like a philosopher? Or does he meant that literally? It's not guaranteed for a backstory in the next chapter, but it would be very interesting if it is. This was an incredibly hype-inducing chapter. This review may be short, probably the shortest in the series, but the presentation, the memories and its emphasis, and the action were sensationally outstanding. This must be the endgame for Hoken. I cannot imagine a better hype than this. The recollection of everything revolving with Hoken and Shin highly suggested it. I can be wrong, but this time, I wish not to be. In any case, the next chapter will be exciting, whether it's Hoken's backstory or the fight resume. What a hell of a time for the fans. And that will do it for the review. I hope you enjoyed this one. I'll be surprised if he escaped death. This is the perfect timing for him to go down. With Zhao going down, why not him as well? It's the perfect fitting for a perfect circle. So what do you think of this chapter? Share your thoughts in the comment section. If you like this and want more of this, subscribe to my channel and my world will be yours to stay. Until next time, take care.